what's up? Welcome back. I'm Inzapti and today we're playing Valorant for today. Hey guys, what's up? Inzapti here. I hope you're having a great morning. I think it's the afternoon. Yeah, it's the afternoon right now. 12:56. So I'm at Gilquit Avenue in Manila. I think there's an accident here between motorcycles. There's ambulance and traffic enforcers and stuff. Yeah, so it's the update. I'm going for training for today. It's a Saturday and it's an afternoon training. So yeah, see you guys later. Hey guys, I just arrived in the school. It's currently 12:59 or 1:01 p.m. So get the training. Hey, what's up guys? So I'm just done with training on the way to Greenbelt. So yeah, I just want to reflect on this day that I've learned to have that focus and determination. By achieving that, we need motivation. You could think something of like to achieve that goal, like your family or someone or anything that motivates you, your pets, your dogs or cats or birds, and yeah, and such. So I think having that motivation is important in our life because it's the little things that makes us push, to improve, to push forward, to become better and become a very good at achieving our goals, if you get what I mean. And just like in my training, when you sacrifice some, let's say, time, diet and such, like what else, what do we sacrifice? Money, I guess, finance. So yeah, I think when you have that sacrifice would pay off later on. So it doesn't really matter because it's gonna be worth it in the end. So I think that's very important, and the way we receive those sacrifices is a challenge itself. Having that challenge and that motivation comes with it. It's like the gas, it's like a car, when you're driving, you put some gas to move forward. So without gas, the car wouldn't run itself because it needs that push, that power. And there's a saying, there's a quote, a popular quote, I think everyone knows this, from I think Marvel, Spider-Man. Power, with great power comes great responsibility. I think that really strikes in us, in each one of us, that power is a branch in a life that it shows in our society. A great example is our government, because they have that power, you know and that power comes with great responsibility, because without power, you wouldn't really be somewhere. Like, it's an advantage, but even without power, you can still have responsibility. Each one of us has responsibility. Just like me right now, I'm driving. I have the responsibility of keeping myself safe from driving, and the people around me, and the people that is crossing the road, is my responsibility to keep everyone safe, so, including myself. So with that being said, we must be responsible on any actions or words or saying that we do in our daily life. Just not like, oh, I did that, I did this. It's not my responsibility. It's your responsibility because you have a contribution, because you were there. You know, if you're not taking responsibility later on in life, whatever you do in life will come back to you, and you would be responsible for it, you know. So you shouldn't really blame anyone without a purpose, just the sake for your own comfort, because that's not how it works. It doesn't really apply in our lives. So another thing that I've learned today is that when you're hurt and in pain, I think the most significant thing that would you remember is the pain moment, or the experience or phenomenon, as you would like to say, that having that painful feeling would struck up to you, and you wouldn't forget it easily, because that pain teaches you to become better, so you wouldn't feel that pain, you know. So it's pain is not just like a bad thing. Everything has their own good sides, their good effects, because there's good effects and bad effects, like cause and effect, you know, Venn diagram sort of thing, like the differences, but they have similarities as well. And I think we can all relate to that. There's so much things you could learn in every day in life, you know. As for me, I think the drivers can relate that in the first place I was like, you know, there's like, you're scared to drive, you might hit someone, you might not control the car, but just like I said yesterday, first step is always the hardest. You just gotta push yourself to the limit to fight that fear. You shouldn't be controlled by your fear. You're you can control, you know. So yeah, so guys, yeah, I think it teaches us a lot. And with those facing our fears, we always should remember to keep ourselves safe, you know. Be careful as always, and everyone should always remember safety first. Safety comes first in our daily life, because if you're not safe, let's say you get injured or get in a car crash or something, or get in an accident, in short, because you lack the self-awareness of your surroundings. That's why you get, you know, injured and get in an accident that you didn't want in the first place. So always keep in mind, guys, that safety comes first, you know. Because if you're sick, injured, or whatever, then you couldn't do anything in life, really. You would just stay in like the hospital bed and stuff. But if you are in a hospital bed right now and getting healed, just keep getting healed and listen to your doctors, your professional, your supervisors or such, and your doctors, because they would help you heal faster. Just do what is right and what is proper, you know. It's okay to cry sometimes. It's okay to be down at some days that you didn't expect that you would be down, because let's face it, there's ups and downs in our lives, that it's not always happy. We humans are sad sometimes, you know. We can let it out, we can cry and stuff, because that's part of being human. That's life. Even pets can cry, you know. Anyone who is living can have those emotions and reflect on those, you know. And with that being said, another thing related to motivation I want to recall that I learned something that would apply in my life is that having that motivation, you know, you have that determination to achieve something, to accomplish something. Like it's an achievement. In driving, you know, because I'm driving right now, a great example. It was my dream to drive a car my own and have my license for myself. I didn't expect that I would learn, but you know, there are ways you could learn. You could learn things that you didn't know until you tried. So it's important to take a first step. Test out the waters, you know. Is it cold? Is it hot? Can you do it? Can you really do it? You're really not gonna know if you didn't try. So don't be afraid to try, guys. But don't forget, the safety comes first. If you're doing something ridiculously dangerous, I suggest you don't do it. It's the better option and decision making. And speaking of decision making and timing with that, that applies in our life. That we should have that presence of mind because timing and that decision making is important in our daily life. Because if you have the right decision making but you have a bad timing, then it doesn't really make sense, does it? Because if that correct decision and the timing is wrong, then that decision would be wrong as well. You know, at first you think that decision for you is right, but other people's decisions is always making a decision at their own timeline, that at the specific time, you know, because you're not the only one who's living, you know. Other people and other human beings are thinking as well, have their own decision making. Thus, yet even animals have their own decision making. So yeah, decision making is very important itself. If you're just gonna focus on one decision and you made the wrong decision, it's not too late to change that decision, if you get what I mean. Because you could always become a better version of yourself with the right decision, you know. But from time to time you could lose something or someone, but that's part of life. People give and take, people join and leave sometimes. That's why it's not that, you know, you can it's the surprise in life that's what makes life fun. So yeah, hope you learn a lot, guys. that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And it's the January 18th 2025 today, so yeah, peace out guys. Hope you subscribe, like, and subscribe, and again hit that notification bell and comment down below.